Radical amazement. Abraham Joshua Heschel wrote, "Awareness of the divine begins with wonder and radical amazement. In the depth of awe, in our sensitivity to the mystery, in our awareness of the ineffable. Living in radical amazement brings us into the space in which great things happen to our soul." And Thomas Aquinas observed, "A mistake in our understanding of creation will necessarily cause a mistake in our understanding of God." And in our lifetime, our understanding of the universe and creation has undergone a revolution. So if what Thomas says is true, we must accept the challenge to rethink and reshape our relationship to the divine in a way that resonates with new discoveries about creation. The universe we've discovered is a vast, large, and long-lasting place. So try to imagine a thimbleful of sand on a piece of paper, with each grain of sand representing a star. On a very clear night in the right location, with no light pollution and good eyes, we can see approximately 2,000 to 3,000 stars. Now pick out just one grain of sand to represent our sun. And then imagine our solar system with all its planets and planetoids revolving around our sun, as they have for billions of years. 5 billion. Then if you look for the nearest grain of sand, that would represent the closest star, Proxima Centauri, part of the Alpha Centauri system, which is only 4.35 light years away, which sounds rather close until you consider that light travels at the speed of 186,000 miles per second, or 670 million miles per hour. A beam of light can travel from New York to Los Angeles in 0.016 seconds. It can pass around the Earth at the equator in 0.133 seconds. It can reach the moon 239,000 miles away in only 1.29 seconds, and beyond to the sun 93 million miles away in just 8 minutes. Such incredible speed. And yet it takes 4 years to reach our closest neighboring star. So if tonight we could see Proxima Centauri in the sky, the light that reaches our eyes, traveling 186,000 miles per second, will have left there 4.35 years ago. Now imagine that around the grain of sand that represents our sun, there is a coherent grouping, a galaxy of stars called the Milky Way, a spiral-shaped galaxy about 100,000 light years across and 10,000 light years deep, with between 200 and 400 billion stars. To continue the analogy with grains of sand, to represent all the stars in the Milky Way, we would need a rather large dump truck filled with sand to represent those billions and billions of stars. As recently as the 1920s, we thought that the Milky Way galaxy comprised the entire universe, but in 1923, Edwin Hubble photographed the Andromeda galaxy, which lies 2.5 million miles away. Today, we know that there are billions of galaxies like the Andromeda galaxy, with billions of stars in each one. The Hubble Space Telescope, launched in 1990, orbiting 375 miles above Earth, has been able to capture images approximately 12 billion light years away. So how many grains of sand would it take to represent the stars in the known universe? Imagine a railroad coal hopper car filled with sand instead of coal. And then imagine lots and lots of hopper cars filled with sand, passing by at a rate of 1 per second, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it would take 3 years for all the sand-filled cars to pass by. Our universe is immense, boggling the mind in any attempt to grasp its immensity. Beside discovering the existence of other galaxies, Edwin Hubble confirmed that the universe is expanding. A major revolution in the previous concept of a static fixed cosmos that scientists had always envisioned. That everything has always just been there. Even Einstein resisted the notion of an expanding universe. This discovery that the universe is expanding led others to assert that the universe must have had a starting point, just as the book of Genesis says. And in 1949, George Gamow reformulated the theory now known as the Big Bang. Although it has been modified along the way, this theory remains the best explanation of the origin of the universe to date. As we sit and ponder. In 1998, Wendy Friedman and a team of astrophysicists concluded that the Big Bang occurred 13.7 billion years ago. In 2003, using the Wilkinson microwave probe, scientists determined about 25% of the universe is what is called dark matter. Dark matter cannot be seen, but can be detected by the gravitational pull it exerts. Even more amazing, approximately 70% of the known universe is dark energy, the force that is causing the rate of expansion of the universe to accelerate, leaving only about 5% of the universe being composed of ordinary matter. Rocks, trees, rivers, streams, people, creatures, stars, planets, comets. Only 5% of the universe is of the kind of matter with which we are used to. In other words, there's 95% more universe out there than we can see. And finally, some physicists have come to the conclusion that the first moment of the Big Bang, there has been an impetus toward life. If the universe had unfolded 1/1,000,000,000 of a trillionth of a percent slower, the gravitational force would have been too great and the universe would have imploded before anything of significance occurred. If, however, the universe had unfolded 1/1,000,000,000 of a trillionth of a percent faster, matter would have escaped the gravitational pull, and the cosmos would have been flung apart before anything could happen. It is not far-fetched to conclude that there's been an intentionality toward life all along, leaving us in wonder and awe and radical amazement. The discoveries made by science over the last century have changed how we tell the story of creation. These findings provide new images for reflection, new metaphors for understanding. As the new universe story seeps into our awareness, it challenges us to expand the way we think about and respond to the life around us. How are we to respond to the information and images that are becoming a part of our everyday reality? So ask yourself, where are we? Where did we come from? Where are we going? Are you amazed? If so, why? If not, why not? Sit quietly for a moment. What do you see in all this? And how might you respond?